EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And off we go on EA Sports. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Second down and 8.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Man, I got you. Hey, watch it. Flag, come on. Flag. He's checking.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Watch the screen. Lion. Kill. Back. Jam. Say. Shift. Watch the shift. Kill.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6.
4 down. Check 24. Shoot. 36. Check 3. Sunday. Lefty. Switch.
Now Wentz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
All right.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Throwing Jones. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a gain of 15. First down Seahawks.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Now Jones.
Where you going, Danny? Where you going, Dano? Yeah. Where you going, Dano? What you doing?
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones.
It's not here. It's not here, Danny. It's not here, Danny. It's not here, Danny. No, it ain't. It ain't there, Danny. I see what you were looking at. It's not there, Danny. No, so. That is.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Back to throw again. Being chased out left.
Get his ass, bro. Danny, let Danny Jones do this. Come on.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Let me see Danny Jones ever take off like that again, bro. You going? Where you going? Where are you going, CMC? We're not allowing that shit. Not today. Sharp.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Dancing away at the 35. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. So Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Where you going? No, they gave him that animation.
If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Warm that kicker up.
Another run, this time McCaffrey.
Warm that kicker up.
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Jones.
You better warm that kicker up, Danny.
Forced
Get
out
that
to his
motherfucker.
left.
Get him!
And he can't get rid of it. He's taking
Warm that kicker up. Right now. Where you going? Yeah, get him out of here.
And that particular play just came from the outside.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. Jones.
It's not here. It's not here, Danny. It's not here, Dano. It's not here, Dano. What is that? Now you get nothing. Now you will get nothing, and you will like it. Now you get nothing. You could have got 3, but now you didn't get nothing. See, you should have just played it safe. That's the shit. You get nothing.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Too close. I like it. Way too close. Way
6
too
yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. We're scoreless after 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period, and that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game, and could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. A first down and more for Edwards-Helaire. And finally down at the 32-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Running from the gun with Henry. Stops short of the 25, and that second effort got him a couple extra. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 27, Wentz. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield, and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And down inside the 15 he goes. 50 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Derrick Henry, a 13-yard touchdown run, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point attempt here still to come.
through, baby.
And this is good to make it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Jones from the gun on third down. And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Now a play fake here on first down.
It's not here,
Flushed
Danny.
out right.
It's not here, Dano. What you doing?
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Going up top from Miller.
Hold the pad.
And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended the last drive. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. Off play action. Jones. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
That's what he needs.
Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones.
Oh,
That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They'll look to throw again.
Let me see what he gonna do with this. Let me see what he gonna do with this, AJ Bouye. Let me see what he gonna do with this. Let's go. Let me see what he gonna do with this. Let me see what he gonna do.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
All right. Even. 4 down. Even. Check. Lucky. Undercrush. 82, 14. Flare.
From the gun, it's Wentz. He'll swing this one out to Edwards.
Get out.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
A good rookie season for Clyde Edwards-Helaire, but I do believe a lot of people thought that he would be more of a factor in the passing game for KC last year. Remember, he had 55 catches his final season at LSU. Wound up with only 36 as a rookie with the Chiefs. I expect that number to only go up. Remember, he missed a few games down the stretch with injury.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Yeah, he ain't making this. ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way he making that shit.
And that will wind up just short. He had it online. It ran out of gas at the end. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back.
Like, why is he not, like, come on, bro. I'm not supposed to be kicking with this dude. I could have probably made it with him. Let's get it, Holmes. Homies.
Back in the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously
That was
something
nice,
they can't.
but
Jones has just thrown his
he got
3rd
Amos back.
interception. Adrian Amos with a pick.
He got
And he's
Amos
going to
back.
take this one back to the 37-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. The guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 2nd down now. It's Henry, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Check. 87. 87. Kill. Sponge.
Derrick Henry. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Empty.
On second down, here's Henry.
Walk out the way.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. 45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Pick it up. Pick it up. Back. Jim. Say. No. Jim. Watch the
They'll run for it with Henry.
Boy, behave.
And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? Just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Switch. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Check.
2nd down and goal. Wentz. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Brandon Cooks there to make the grab. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
See what he gonna do with it. Let's do it. Come on.
Show your quarterback
Everybody's running away from the ball. Come to it.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say
this pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
So after the INT, here's Wentz.
I should have hit square.
Over the middle, complete. That's long. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down. On the the counter. It's Henry. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now a handoff to Henry. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
He definitely is. Well, he's definitely not. It's just that you don't know how to pass with him. He's throwing a lot of passes and shit, bro. Like, Jones is not ass
out
ball.
as the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
He's been throwing all loud passes, really. You know what I mean? You gotta actually know how to use it.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end
Like
zone.
Carson Wentz, I know how to use Wentz because I use the Colts. So I can use Carson Wentz. That ain't nothing.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Shit. Get him. Give me that. Come on.
I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Jones eluding the pressure
right.
right.
On purpose. That's it. Oh,
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh shit.
And the Colts pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at their own 38-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example. I mean, you took a frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
77 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. 1st and 10. It's Edwards-Helaire with it.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little game.
Come on, bro. Oh wait. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, yeah. Because it's the 4th quarter. It'll still count. But GG's though, bro. GG. Damn, I could have got more, man. Shit. You fucking up my goals for the week, bro. Don't be quitting like that, bro. You so lucky I don't kick you, bro. You over here trying to quit, man. Hey, come on, man. Don't be doing that, man. What's wrong with you? Yeah, boy, sorry. Damn, man. Jeez. I could have got more, bro. Lock that man down. He ain't even say no GGs, nothing. My man's quit, said fuck you. Motherfuckers be short losers, man. Can't be like that, man. You gotta take your L. And if I'd have lost, I'd have said GG's to you, bro. Had 11 yards with McCaffrey. Nigga, Danny Jones had more yards than McCaffrey.